With these facts presented, you may be left wondering, what does the future hold, and how can we gain that trust again?
Trust in the media is down, but if we're at a critical impasse, if you're asking if the trust is lost forever, I don't think so.
In order to achieve redemption and put trust back in journalism, there are 3 critical pieces in need of change to complete this whole puzzle. The role of journalists, the way media is consumed, and how to better the technological platform of media. The future of truth and journalism are dependent on this. Everything begins with the journalist. The kind of content they produce will always have a certain effect on an audience.
But ultimately, I think young journalists and established journalists really just have to get back to the basics of what journalism is about. It's about seeking out the truth and reporting it, regardless of who gets upset because you're not reporting the story the way that they think the story should be reported. If a journalist is reporting the facts and keeping their opinion and their own personal biases out of their work, then that's what matters.
When up against a deadline, journalists are not always given the time needed to dig deeper into bigger stories, which can lead to important facts being left out. Another important piece in need of change is how media is consumed. Where can someone become educated on what is true and what is false in the media? Does it begin in schools, at home, or is it the role of journalists themselves? Start by learning to view all of your sources before forming an opinion.
The way to fix fake news, obviously, is don't make dumb errors.
Social media has opened the door for the spread of fake news. The way a social media platform is used to present facts or opinions can be beneficial, but can also be the biggest downfall. Some feel the root of a digital landscape for media can be troubling, but as the years progress and technology advances, people must learn to educate themselves on the platform switch. It can be used as a source of truth rather than the enemy of propaganda.
I think that people were afraid of what impact the internet would have. And like I said, it has had some negative impacts, but it's given a lot of different people voices in the conversation. And so I think it's a bright future because I think you've got a lot of different perspectives.
Social media has also given a voice to journalists who are otherwise muted by larger media corporations who may have an agenda.